What is going on, you guys? It's your girl Diana, back at you with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about shiny hunting. I know I already made a video on how you can shiny hunt using the mass outbreak method, but recently everyone's been talking about how you can shiny hunt your fixed encounters. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do just that. So if you're interested in seeing the latest shiny hunting method, then just keep on watching, and if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe so that you're always up to date on the latest Pokemon news, and give this video a thumbs up if you are a Pokemon fan so that we can push it out into the YouTube algorithm so that more Pokemon fans can see it. And if you would like another way to support the channel, please feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. And since the holidays are just around the corner, if you are looking for a copy of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for yourself or a loved one, I have linked copies down below in my Amazon storefront as well. But let's go ahead and hop into the latest shiny hunting method. Okay, so I'm starting off here at the Glacado gym because I know for a fact that if I go to the ruins over here, there is a fixed encounter Spiritomb. Technically, there is another Spiritomb here closer to like the ocean side on the mountain, but me personally, I hate going down this mountain. So I'm gonna go to the closer one so that I don't have to deal with all the sliding and all of the Graveards that I literally can never see and always run into. But while we're on our way over there, I did want to mention, because I know I called the evolutions that are terrestrialized static encounters, which technically the Terra Pokemon, much like the Spiritomb, are actually fixed encounters, because I recently learned that static encounters are like the legendaries that you can catch at the end, or the Titan Pokemon that you had to physically click a button in order to interact with them, whereas the terrestrialized Pokemon and the Spiritomb, you don't have to do that. The static encounters are shiny locked, which we already know because we know that the legendaries are indeed shiny locked, but the fixed encounters are not shiny locked, which is why you can actually shiny hunt them. And there is our boy Spiritomb. So now that we're here, we're gonna go ahead and knock out the Spiritomb. You can also catch it. Either way, just make sure that you get the Spiritomb off of the map. So let me go ahead and knock this one out quickly. Oh, it's a girl. We love that. I might just catch this one. Okay, I was actually trying to catch that one, but it ended up knocking itself out, but fine. Either way. Okay, now we got Spiritomb off of the field. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get off of Koraidon, and we are going to, oh God, no! And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to set up a picnic right where Spiritomb is supposed to spawn. Let me get away from all of these wild Pokemon. You don't wanna knock out any other Pokemon, by the way, otherwise it's not gonna work. I, of course, always happen to run into every single wild Pokemon on the planet whenever I try to film any of my videos. Let me try to get away from the Sneasel. Okay, I finally found a spot where I was able to picnic, so you're gonna wanna go ahead and set up a picnic. And what this is doing is it's wiping the game's memory. So the game is basically gonna forget that Spiritomb spawned here. So after you do that, you're gonna go ahead and finish up your picnic, and you're gonna go ahead and save your game. So yes, I'd like to save my adventure. And after you've saved your game, you're gonna go ahead and close out your game. And then you're gonna head over to your system settings and you're gonna skip forward 1 day. So we are doing a time skip, which is under system, and you're gonna go down to date and time. Obviously I have done some date skipping myself here. All right. And then after that, what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and open the game back up. Okay, and after you go ahead and load back into your game, you'll see that Spiritomb is not here, but this basically reset all the spawns in this area. But you're gonna go ahead and slightly walk away. And once you get far enough away, you'll see that Spiritomb has respawned. And this is gonna be a new spawn. It's not gonna be the same one that you just encountered. So like we saw, the first one that I encountered was a girl, and this one is a boy. So clearly they're two different spawns. So at this point, all you really have to do is just rinse and repeat. You're just gonna go ahead and keep closing out the game and just reset it like you normally would. And eventually you will be able to get a shiny. However, take eventually with a grain of salt, because according to our resident math whiz, Mr. Austin John Plays, there is nothing that you can do to increase the shiny odds for these fixed encounters. It doesn't matter how many sandwiches you make, whether you have a shiny charm, whatever. They will always be a 1 in 4,096 chance of being a shiny, which means if there is not another way to encounter this Pokemon, aka like this Spiritomb, it literally only spawns currently in these fixed encounters. So if you were trying to catch this Pokemon in its shiny form, it would take you a significant amount of hours put into the game. So definitely keep that in mind. That is something to know about trying to shiny hunt the fixed encounters, is that no matter what you do, your odds are never going to get better at actually finding them in their shiny form. But there is the newest way to shiny hunt in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And just to recap the steps for you one more time, you're gonna walk up to your fixed encounter spawn, you're gonna catch it or knock it out, doesn't matter which, just do one or the other. You're gonna put down a picnic in that exact spot, and after the picnic, you're gonna go ahead and put down a hard save, so make sure that your autosaves are off, and then close out your game. After you close out your game, you skip forward one day. Go ahead and reopen your game, and you'll spawn right where the Pokemon was supposed to be. Walk a little bit further away from the Pokemon just so you can quickly peek at it every time you reopen your game to see if it's actually shiny when it respawns. And then you're gonna go ahead and rinse and repeat. So best of luck to everyone. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you've used this new shiny hunting method and what Pokemon you were able to get with it. But hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.